Welcome to this week's Intelligence Briefing. We're cutting through all the noise to bring you the AI news that actually matters for the builders, for the strategists, and really for all of us trying to figure this all out. All right, let's get right into it. This week is all about three things: incredible new tools for developers, a new playbook for businesses, and the new realities AI is creating for all of society. First up, let's talk about the people on the front lines, the builders. Things are moving at an absolutely ridiculous speed. And this week, the theme is all about making AI development smarter, safer, and way more efficient. So right now, we're seeing this really interesting two-pronged approach in the dev space. On one side, you've got the huge challenge of scale. I mean, AI gets expensive fast. So tools like AWS Bedrock are popping up to help companies actually get a handle on those costs. Think of it like a financial mission control. But then, on the other side, it's all about speed. Google's new Learn mode is basically a personal coding coach that lives right inside your workspace, helping you get things done faster. It's a simple strategy, right? Cut the cost and boost the speed. And this gets us to something we don't talk about enough: the physical reality of AI. We love to say the cloud, but that cloud is made of massive, power-guzzling data centers. So researchers are now creating what they call power profiles to measure exactly how much energy these Gen AI models are sucking down. And look, this isn't just for fun. The demand for computation is so huge that we literally can't build the next wave of data centers without this kind of data. And if you want to see just how fast this whole ecosystem is moving, just look at Hugging Face. I mean, they're rolling out tools that let AI agents learn on the job, getting smarter with every single task. They also help to get safe tensors to be a new standard in PyTorch. And this is a huge deal. It's a secure way to share models, which basically stops bad actors from hiding malicious code inside them. It's all about building trust. And as if that wasn't enough, they're also dropping new multimodal models that can understand both images and text. Just wow. Okay, so let's zoom up from the code to the corner office. How is this explosion of new tools actually changing corporate strategy and creating a real competitive advantage? While OpenAI is basically putting a flag in the ground and saying, this is the next phase, we're moving beyond just giving one department a cool new piece of software. The real play now is deploying company-wide AI agents. It's less like buying a new tool and more like building an intelligent nervous system that connects every single part of the organization. So what does this look like in the real world? Well, take a firm like Balyasny Asset Management. In the hyper-competitive world of finance, they're building their own AI research engine, and they're doing it with a really clear three-step playbook. First, they test the heck out of every model. Second, they commit to a single platform. And third, they unleash agent workflows to completely rethink how they do research. This right here is how you use AI to build a serious competitive edge. And finally, let's pull back even further, because beyond the code and the boardrooms, these technologies are showing up in our schools and our communities, and they're forcing us to grapple with some really big questions. And this leads us to what might be one of the biggest questions of all, especially when we talk about AI in education. We've all seen the headlines, but what is the research actually telling us? Well, one compelling argument is that teaching is just different. You can't just break it down into a neat little list of steps for a program to follow. It's not modular. Real teaching depends on human judgment, on empathy, on adapting to a student's mood in that exact moment. And according to this line of thinking, that's something that just can't be automated away. But of course, that's not the whole story. For people in situations where formal education is simply not an option, AI can be an absolute lifeline. This research is incredible. It's about designing a safe learning companion for women who are banned from school and live in heavily surveilled places. So in this case, AI isn't replacing a teacher. It's creating a chance to learn that literally would not exist otherwise. And it's being built from the ground up to handle the very real risks of privacy and misuse. So here we are. We've got these three incredibly powerful things happening all at once: the tools for the builders, the strategies for the leaders, and the societal guardrails that we all have to figure out together. As all of this comes together and picks up speed, the question really isn't if the world is going to be reshaped. It is. The real question is, what role are you going to play in that story? Thanks for tuning in.